See, I'm not late. I'm here. But it's something that I did something that I don't think I was supposed to do. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't have did it. I read a fucking book. I read a book, and no, I should not have done that. I read a book. Now, if anybody knows who I am, the only books I read are manga, pornwa, and the occasional hentai. Those are the only books that I read. There is no reason for me to pick up another. I haven't read an actual book. Since it's either Stephen King's The Dark Tower or what was it, Dance? Like George R.R. Martin's Dance? Either way, regardless. Let me see the name of it. Alright, yeah, here we go. I read a book titled A Court of Thorns and Roses. I should not have read that fucking book. It was recommended to me by somebody I trust, and she told me that this book was interesting. If you like Twilight, you'll love A Court of Thorns and Roses. I was one of the people who used to clown on everybody who was into Twilight in high school while secretly reading it. And to me, Twilight, what was her name? Bella was the dumbest person to ever do whatever she did. You know how Wolverine is the best at what he does? Bella is the dumbest to ever do whatever it is she's doing. It was so baffling to be a part of that community and see people losing their shit over who she should be with. It's obvious that she should be with the werewolf boy, but for some reason you like this toxic dude for no reason. Like he looks at you like he wants to, you know, I ain't even gonna say that. That's not family friendly. And then it just progressively gets worse for me. Like, I don't get it, but it's like a dead cat. You gotta keep looking. Now, if you thought the girl from Twilight was stupid, A Court of Thorns and Roses, this girl takes it plus ultra. Like, when I say she's dumb, I mean she dumb, bro. She dumb as hell. Like, she makes Billy from Billy and Mandy seem like an Ivy League scholar. It's wild. So for anybody who even gives a shit, A Court of Thorns and Roses is about a girl who's a part of a poor family. They weren't always poor. And mind you, this takes place in like a fairy tale world, so bear with it. It's about a girl who's in a poor family. They weren't always poor. In fact, they used to be very wealthy, but then her father made like some fucked up deals with some shady people involving like ships that went overseas and never came back, so they lost all the money, and the mafiosos like beat the shit out of him, nearly killed him, and now he can't do shit. And mind you, she has two older sisters. One of them is so bitchy for no reason. Like, she's just a stone cold bitch for absolutely no reason. Why? And the second oldest is like, she's just dumb. Like, she's mean, but she's stupid, so she's not really mean. She's just doing what she thinks she's supposed to be doing. And so the youngest is the only one who knows how to like hunt, gather, and like do essential shit. So while the youngest is out hunting, she sees a deer and is like, "Ooh, venison. I can feed my family." but she sees a wolf hunting that same deer. And she's like, yo, that wolf over there might be a fairy. And if that's a fairy, that dude's gonna fucking kill me. But if I kill this deer and kill him, he's gonna fairies are gonna come kill me and my whole family. But if I don't kill this deer, we're gonna starve. So she kills the deer, and then when the wolf doesn't let her take the deer, she kills the fucking wolf. Turns out the wolf is a fairy. So she takes the wolf pelt, she takes the deer, and then goes back home and like, hey, we're gonna be warm and full. But then another fairy bursts in and goes, you killed my friend. You gotta come and be at the fairy castle. And she's like, oh no, I don't want to be a prisoner. Even though her father's lazy, her older sister's a bitch, and this other older sister is just fucking stupid. She's like, no, my family, no. And the fairy guy is like, oh no, you're not a prisoner. She's like, oh, so am I gonna be tortured, or am I gonna be like put on trial or something? He's like, nah, you just coming to live at the castle. And she's just like, okay. That's it. She's just like, okay, I'll rock with it. Like, ain't there's no problem. And she goes with him. And a series of stupid shit just happens. But the main crux of it is the fairy guy's like, yo, don't come outside when me and the other fairies are having like our kickback, because it's dangerous for you. Yeah, and she's so fucking dumb. While they're partying, she goes out every single night. She goes out just because. No reason, she just goes out there. And she gets like attacked by other like evil fairies or whatever. And the fun guy, like the other fairy, the fun one that everybody loves, and I'm not talking about everybody in the story, I'm talking about, if you've ever read Romeo and Juliet, Mercutio, he's that character. Him, he's the fun one. Everybody loves him. He protects her every time. Every time. Puts her back in the room, goes, don't do it again. And there's some tension there. But obviously, the fucking king guy who kidnapped her, regardless, stupid shit ensues. Another night where she goes out, the guy that kidnapped her, that took her to his house, to this castle, she comes out, and turns out these like kickbacks that the fairies are having are like orgies or some shit where they become violently horny. This dude bites the shit out of her and dry humps her leg. And then he pushes her away and runs off. And for some reason, she's fucking into this. She gotta be the dumbest bitch in the world. Because she fucking loves that shit. This dude has been nothing but, he's been annoyed by you, he hates you, but always gives you that, I'm a tortured soul, but I can't let it be known that I'm actually a lover. Fucking what? She gets Stockholm Syndrome. Bad Stockholm Syndrome. But she fucking loves this shit. She is so into it that after she gets bit and dry humped and tries to like make more moves to this guy, he's like, oh shit, I did that? You gotta go back home. You mean the home that you took me from because I killed your friend? Aren't I like a prisoner or something? Like, I killed your friend. And he's like, nah, don't worry about that. Just go home. And she's like, okay, I'll leave, but we need to have sex first. I kid you not. I'm like exaggerating, but I kid you not. That's almost word for word how it plays out. And he goes, okay. And they do it. And then in the morning, he says, let's play the airplane game where you take the fuck off. And she goes back home and she's expecting to see like her whole family dead and like gone, like agonized and hungry and everything. No, they're fucking rich. Turns out the guy who kidnapped her like did magic and fucking and shit happened and things happened, and mind you, one of the times that she snuck out, a third like evil fairy protected her, and he was like, "What's your name?" And she gave him a fake name, and it was like he's like possessive, and she's into that shit. Like he's cool and suave, but he's dangerous. So somehow that translates to attractive. It's fucking stupid. And the fake name that she gave him was her neighbor, like at her actual house. So when she goes home, she finds out her family is living in like lavish and luxury, and she finds out her neighbor's house burned down and everybody died. And remember her bitchy sister? She's like, yo, I know about those fairies. And for some fucking reason, they become best friends. And she's like, yo, lock everything down. I'm going back to the fairy world. Why? I have no fucking clue. She gets back to the fairy world, finds out that that kidnapped her was under a curse, that he had to fall in love with a fairy killing woman who loves him back. And she fits that description to a T. But for some reason he didn't. He was like pushing her away or some shit. But yo, this book is so fucking stupid. Hold on, because there's somebody who did a recap on it, and I kid you not, oh my god, she's so fucking stupid. She is so fucking stupid. Court of Thorns and Roses explained. Where the fuck? I fucking found it. The Cookie Rhino. I'm gonna post this link in the chat. And I want y'all to just listen to this shit. I posted it in the chat. There it is. Listen to it because we got One Piece to talk about. When I tell you this is the dumbest shit I have ever read in my fucking life, I kid you not. She's stupid and she does not get better. She gets progressively more stupid. And I'm fucking hooked. Just like Twilight, I am fucking hooked. I am gonna be reading the other books in this fucking series. Why? I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. This girl is stupid. She constantly does everything she's told not to and attracts the most toxic fuckers in this entire series. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. Why do I want to read this? I read The Dark Tower. I read The Witcher. I read it. I don't want to read this. But One Piece. Okay, so over the past 3 weeks, I've missed 3 chapters, obviously. 3 weeks, chapter per week. We missed 3 chapters. I missed 3 chapters. In that first week, apparently, some major shit happens. I haven't read the chapter, but I did get spoiled on one thing. Danks, I saw his appearance. I saw the Japanese raw of the panel of Danks in like royal gear with his sword. I'm not sure if that's a flashback. I'm not sure if that was actually Danks or Shanks in the past. Not 100% sure. I'm assuming it's Danks. But yeah, I got spoiled on like his appearance. No scars, nothing. But I think the girl in the hood was standing next to him, so that's why I assume it's Danks. Somebody said that it might be a flashback and it's Shanks, but I was like, okay, I'm going to try and avoid spoilers for the rest of the shit for the remainder of like these chapters that I gotta read. Now, update though, moving forward, my cousin Jordan will be taking care of the thumbnails from now on, so I won't be asking like, hey, give me a character for the thumbnail in Discord. He's just gonna make the thumbnail the same way that I have them, but the characters that are on the thumbnail, he's gonna be placing them. He's gonna like put it on the channel, and he's gonna schedule the stream for me, just so I can remove another layer of potentially being spoiled. But with that being said, Edens, Pharaoh, what's going on? How are y'all doing? I hope y'all having a wonderful fucking Friday. I know I am. My I read a book. I don't know if you heard, but I read a book and that it was interesting. But yeah, all right. So good thing about having all these chapters is I get more Yamato stuff, and we know how much we love that. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, we get more Yamato for the cover story. Whoopee, Oda, just hurry up, show us the little kid with the number 11 on it, just so we can have hard confirmation at this point. But I've been listening to the MT light novel, Mushoku Tensei audiobooks. Or I was prior to the stream. Hey, Edens, my bad. I ain't mean to pull you away from Peak. Oh, nah. Before we get into the chapter, another development outside of the world of manga. I have been trying not to be as critical on like shows and shit, especially like newer stuff that don't follow original source material. I'm off work, about to cook and drink. Hey, same here. Yeah, I'm trying to be less critical of like media that don't follow source material to the T. And one thing that I was like highly skeptical about, especially that first fucking trailer, it was Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That animated, the new animated show for Spider-Man. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that trailer, I was like, not fucking with the art style. Why did they do that to Harry? Norman Osborn just looks fucking weird. I don't know if I'm messing with it. But just like the show Velma and various other cartoons that came out after my generation. Yeah, Edens, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. If it was I'm not gonna spoil anything that wasn't in the trailer. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I thought it was weird. I gave it a chance. I watched the episodes that they put out, and I'm not gonna lie, they took Spider-Man back to what the title suggests. Your friend, like they took him back to being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. People were tired of Peter Parker not being in high school. We got him back in school. People were tired of Spider-Man being a big picture, a big picture superhero, instead of like where he belongs with the Section 8 heroes, those street level heroes who make a bigger difference in the neighborhoods rather than the entire universe and the multiverse. And yeah, I gave it a chance, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. They took the idea that the MCU started with Spider-Man having a sponsor in Tony Stark and just made that Norman Osborn. And I'm not gonna lie, that is really fucking interesting to me, especially knowing who, like, that Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin. And I'm genuinely curious to see where they take that whole plot line. Is Norman Osborn the mentor, the person who knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, like Spider-Man's sponsor, are they going to go the route of him still becoming the Green Goblin? Or are they going to go the route of him not becoming the Green Goblin and have it be somebody else? Regardless, I'm fucking interested. And the people that Peter has at his side, it's not just Harry. It's not just, for the MCU, it's not just Ned. Like, he has an entire support group. Like, he has friends. It's not just Gwen. He has people around him, and the way he riffs off of those people is actually really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy how they brought Peter Parker back to the neighborhood. Like honestly, for somebody who dropped comic books because of the multiverse, because they took Spider-Man to being a universal, like a universe and multiverse savior, I'm being drawn back in, and I'm looking forward to the next episodes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for it. It's crazy how people want to see Spider-Man broke and miserable. Oh shit. I'm not saying I want to see Spider-Man broke and miserable, but Spider-Man as a street level hero is way more interesting to me. High school Spider-Man, I enjoyed high school Spider-Man, but that's only because I grew up reading Spider-Man in school. And yes, in a lot of different media, it is good to have your main character or your cast of characters grow with the target audience, just so they can guarantee that they keep those people that they originally targeted. I mean, look at the How to Train Your Dragon series. Those movies were fucking phenomenal, and they kept the attention of the people that watched it when they were kids. So for me, watching Spider-Man go from like his high school days going into college, and then like shit happens and he becomes like the head of Parker Industries, it was okay. But given the fact that comic books tend to stay the course, its entire lifespan, even during like universe resets, I didn't like what they did with Spider-Man, especially the Mary Jane stuff, especially stuff with Mary Jane. Fuck her, to hell with her. I'm happy that they are pushing him back towards Black Cat, either Black Cat or bring back Gwen Stacy. Bring back Gwen Stacy, and if the Marvel leaks that I've read are true, I'm so fucking happy. They might be bringing back Gwen Stacy. They might be adding a lot of other Spider people to the friendly neighborhood and have them sectioned off in different parts of New York. High school and college Spider-Man are the best ones, absolutely. And yes, you can still have him be like, I'm not saying poor, but you can still have him struggle without him being like so down in the dumps that he's almost failing college. He's losing every part-time job that he has. You can write interesting stories without ruining this guy's life. Like at every fucking turn. Why is Peter here? Is it just to suffer? Crazy how Marvel made people tired of MJ. Bruh. The Paul shit. And I think that Marvel is trying to like lean into the joke of people hating Paul because of like the Venom run that's going on with Eddie Brock's son. He told Paul, like he's telling Paul like, yo, how stupid do you have to be to get tricked by like kids that aren't real? And then he's like, while he hears them in the background arguing, he's like, just break up already. And then he got Peter going on double dates with MJ and Paul. And on top of that, got him just going over to their house to hang out. Dude, you used to fuck her. He stole her he pushed you out of his dimension so he can be with her, be around her. No. What sense does that make? If anything, you should have pushed that bitch through. Nah, Paul is probably one of the worst instances of like Spider-Man love triangles with Mary Jane to ever hit the thing. Then they gave her superpowers, jackpot. I'm not here for it. You want a good example of going from damsel in distress to like a respectable hero? Look at what DC is doing with Lois Lane, making her a superwoman. Oh my god, the way they're handling that is fucking dope. The only thing that I don't like about it is when the new gods came down, started flirting with Lois in front of Clark, and Lois is like, oh, come on, I'm not gonna do anything. Let me just have fun. I have superpowers. Bitch, what? And then Superman shows his bravado, puts them down, and she's like, I knew you'd do that. Bitch. Bitch. Stop. You almost got this man hurt. Not really, but you cause him problems just because you know Clark can handle it. That's the only issue. But they are constantly disrespecting, Marvel is constantly disrespecting Peter. When I was in the comic books heavy, for me, it was always Marvel over DC. Marvel over DC. Right now, I'm not even back in the comic books. And DC look like they handed Marvel their ass in the comic book realm. I don't know how I'm not sure like what James Gunn is cooking. I saw the Superman trailer, I saw all that. It looks all right. Have you read the Nightwing run by Tom Taylor? I haven't. Eden's, I'm telling you now, I am not back into comic books. I'm not back into comic books at all. I have no plans to. I don't want to. No. Absolute DC is peak. I heard the baseline for that. I don't want to read it. I don't. It sounds like gritty DC. It sounds like dark and gritty DC. It sounds like the dark multiverse if it didn't go bad. If it didn't get progressively worse. I read the what's the name for Batman. I read the synopsis for Batman, how he started out, how he's not rich, how like where his rogues galleries come from. I read the synopsis for Absolute Wonder Woman. I heard that Absolute Flash is kind of busted. Who else? I think that was all that I know about. Have you watched Creature Commandos? I haven't watched Creature Commandos just simply because it looks like Monster Mash, but Rick Flag is there. And I might give it a chance, but the art style is kind of what's putting me off. And I know that's kind of contradictory, especially after I just said I'm trying to give things that I'm overly critical towards a chance. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give Creature Commandos a chance because I actually have heard that it's good. I know the storyline for like the Bride, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And I do know I did see two clips, something with Rick Flag and the princess, and then I saw who is that Radioactive Man? Like when he just got naked, went like this, moved into a tank, and like middle fingered straight through the military's head. I thought that was kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, all right. Back on One Piece. Back on One Piece, because that's what the fucking stream is about. That's what the stream is about. Let me stop cursing. That's what the stream is about. All right. I already said it. Jordan's gonna be taking over the thumbnails from now on. He doesn't want me to get spoiled. I love how he came full circle. He went from spoiling me to not want me to get spoiled. Can you believe that Jordan is like in school? Like he's in college. He's in college. I think the first time I mentioned Jordan was like on my first channel, and he was in like 7th grade, and I just put him on the One Piece. That little fucker's in college. Well, medical school. Yeah, same shit. God damn. All right, so One Piece chapter 1136. I'm reading on TCB, not official. So if there's any like major differences, please let me know. I don't feel like going through the whole bullshit of Shueisha for like the official. I'm not doing it. And plus the most recent chapter isn't on like the official, so fuck it, TCB. The more like the underdogs in that universe. Oh yeah, I absolutely did hear about that. Evans. Oh shit, somebody done got. Somebody done got. Cops outside. All right, One Piece 1136, The Country That Awaits the Sun. Cover story, Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine, Volume 22. Damn, it's been 22 volumes of this already? It's like half a year. That's almost half a year. A mysterious hidden base in Udon. Is that page 1? Okay. So page 1's back. So what is page? Who's gonna take it? It's just gonna be Yamato one taps page 1. And how is he not arrested? Didn't all of the Beast Pirates get arrested already? How much of why does it matter that page 1 is still around when Yamato beats? Unless it's gonna be an instance where Otama beats page 1 just to prove how much stronger she got. But if she goes from being captured by Hold'em and to beating page 1 in like one arc, that would be fucking wild. All right, come on, because we got 3 chapters of this. All right, we got 3 chapters to get through. Let's do it. Let's get over to page 1. We don't know what happens to the others. Green Bull took out King and Queen and I think Jack. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, King and Queen. And yeah, he should be good. Like he should have gotten the rest of the Beast Pirates, right? Because they all got defeated on Onigashima, and that's where Green Bull was. Like they should have been arrested at that point, right? Not Jack? Yeah, we did only see King and Queen. We actually only saw King and Queen get beat up by Green Bull. But wait, weren't there more like Beast Pirates? Yeah, there were more Beast Pirates in Onigashima that was like in the background, right? All right, page 1. It's so tasty. This mousse reminds me of dinosaur meat. Really? Why does this dude have a sword going through his head? They're quite tricky to catch. As ferocious as they are, delicious. No task is too great if it's for one's savior. Just fodder, not commanders or Toby Ropo. Oh shit! So Black Maria and them could still be out there somewhere. There were a couple theories about page 1 and no, not page 1. Yeah, page 1 and Ulti. Hold up, wait. Okay, I'm fucked up. Give me a second because I got the whole thing messed up. Who's who? I was saying page 1 the entire time. Who's who? But no, there is a theory. There is a theory or a couple theories about where page 1 and Ulti were gonna end up. I like it Nobody else does, because of the slander that is associated with Eustace Kid. Yeah, who's who is what I meant to say earlier. I kept saying page 1. But yeah, Ulti and page 1, there are theories that have been floating around that I like, but everybody hates because of the slander that goes with Kid. I'm not gonna go into the theory because I don't see the need to, especially because as of right now, Eustace Kid is at the moment, he is Schrodinger's cat. He is both dead and alive until we are told otherwise. The same with the Heart Pirates, because there's also another theory that has been around for a long fucking time. And that has to do with Monet. And that when these crews come back is when Eustace Kid and when Law come back, they're going to have their crew plus some new members. And those new members are going to be the ones that, well, a lot of them are going to be ones that we've seen from some of the previous arcs. I like the idea. Is it likely to happen? Hell no. Hell no. Because one, the Don Quixote pirates are mostly arrested and locked up, or dead in the case of Monet, but I do still like the idea that Monet is still alive. Is it likely to happen? No. I'm not about to put my eggs in that basket. Just like I like the idea of the Straw Hats getting a Marine on the crew, a former Marine. Somebody, and the Marine that I had in mind at the time was fucking Tashigi. Do I like the idea? Yes. Is it gonna happen? Fuck no. But yeah, page 1 Ulti, there's a theory that's been going around that they might join Eustace Kid. It's not likely to happen, but hey, they might still be out there, so I'm not gonna say it's a 0. Yeah, I think Morge made a video about that. Is there a video that Morge hasn't made at this point? I remember when he made the theory that Smoker was gonna join the crew, Luffy's crew. And don't get me wrong, that wasn't like a brand new idea. It wasn't a brand new idea like in the slightest, but everybody I see that says Smoker's gonna join the crew always says he joins the crew under the command of somebody else, like Dragon, or he joins the crew while still fighting for the Marines. Then at that point he's not joining the crew. He's not joining the crew. He's a travel companion. He's just like Law. He's, like I said, a travel companion. There's not much no, he's not joining to help because he believes in Luffy's goal to become the Pirate King. He's joining under orders of somebody else or with a goal in mind that does not align with Luffy becoming Pirate King. But hey, to each their own. I had some theories that I'm like, yo, this is fucking dope, but when presented to other people, it sounds fucking stupid. Even though one of them that I had was absolutely on the mark. And that was Fujitora showing up at the Reverie. No, but he's banned from every Marine base. Mary Joie isn't a Marine base. Oh, that's just semantics, technicalities. And that's why he's gonna fucking show up. Oro Jackson called me fucking stupid. And look what happened. Y'all got shut down and I'm still fucking here. I'm still on page 1. I appreciate it, Hodgson Staunton. Nigga, glad you like it. It's rare for humans to make it all the way to the Sun Realm. Most confuse the underworld for Elbaf proper and flee before they find their way up here. Listen up, the mighty Ors was a warrior legendary even to you Elbaf giant. Oh, I was about to say, I thought they was about to drop some lore. Ors was from Elbaf? Excuse me? He'd tower over any of you 3 times over. And guess who finally finished him? That's right, it's me. Woo! Whoa, way to go, Captain Usopp. Wow, your skin is really blue. Is that racist? Is that racist? You should see Fishman Island. There's as many skin tones as there are fish in the sea. I've always wanted to see a mermaid. No shame in that, they're a sight to behold. Mermaid Cove is more enchanting than heaven itself. Whoa! That said, my heart soars just as much when I see giant ladies. Yo, Sanji. Somebody gonna put, I want Sanji to come at somebody's wife and her husband is just as strong as the monster trio. I want that for Sanji. Just to give him a fight. Just to give Sanji a fight that actually has good purpose. He wanted to bang your wife. Okay, I'm gonna fuck him up. This shit should not be that funny. Oh, Sanji, you're so silly, it's cute. Woo! Beauty's everywhere I look. I'm being buried in babes. And what are you? Who, me? I can answer with my own blues. My what the heck am I Diddy? Only broke. I'm surprised he ain't asked nobody to see their panties yet. Did he ask Ripley to see her panties? And she was like, oh yeah, sure. Did he ask her? I'm surprised so many giants have never gone out to sea yet. It's been less than 100 years. How is it that most of the residents have not gone out to sea? They were pillagers up until about 20 years ago. They were warrior pillagers. How have they not gone out to sea? I'm gonna leave it alone. Not right now. I kind of assumed they were all pirates. Yeah. Nami, I want to apologize to say this. Oh, is that Road? Damn, they fucked him up. Straw Hat about before for what I uttered about Straw Hat before. He ain't gonna be forgiven that easily, but beating a proper apology out of him was the least I could do. Gerd's fucking dude. Gerd's sadist side really makes my heart flutter. Oh, so Rhodes in love with her. Okay. Don't sweat it. It's not like anyone died. Although that's only because Usopp stopped me. If he didn't, it would have been your head. Zoro! What is wrong with this man? Still on page 1, calling the wrong character page 1. It is your fucking idiot, bro. It would have been your head. Zoro's fucking dope. Not gonna lie, I don't like his Elbaf outfit that much though. Or let me rephrase, I don't like the Elbaf goggles. I don't like the goggles. For an Elbaf man to have dressed him up, that's not very Elbaf of him. They just laughing at Rude. That's fucked up. Why they pick it? I'm starting to feel bad for Rude. I'm not gonna lie. Don't tell me you picked a fight without checking their current bounties. You never stood a chance. I thought bounty didn't equal strength, Oda. What happened? I thought bounty didn't equal strength. What's up? What's up? You said bounty don't equal strength, and yeah, you got one of the giant warrior pirates telling the dude who tried to pick a fight, you should have checked their bounties. But what the bounty got to do with the strength? Oda, stop. You make up your mind, man. Make up your mind. Don't hold back next time. Gerd, she's so harsh. I can't get enough. Oda's turning this into an actual anime. Come on, everyone born on Elbaf shares the same dream to become the next sun god and rule the world. Sun god? Are you kidding me? The sun god isn't a ruler. That's right. he's the god of liberation? More like destruction. You're wrong. Everyone knows he was the god of laughter. So it's not even really clear what Nika was. To slaves, he was the god of liberation. To others, he's the god of destruction. So what? Oda, you got us in the end game still got us asking questions. What's up? At this point, it's just best to say it's danger level, or Oda wants it to matter. Yeah, because I'm gonna assume it's danger level. It's danger level, not actual strength, just danger level. Oh, but what's the difference? There is a difference. There's a significant difference. I'm not gonna lie. What's this about a god? The sacred Harley texts have been passed down for generations in Elbaf. The legends are written in an archaic language, so there have been countless interpretations. No one can say for sure which translation is accurate, and this is the result. According to the Harley text, the world has already been destroyed twice before. And the name of the sun god Nika is invoked after each instance. Nika. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got a full. Is this the clearest image we've ever had of Nika? Who can say if he was the world's savior or the greatest destroyer who brought it crashing down? All we know for sure is that he heralds great change. That's why the rulers of the day always tend to fear Nika's return. He said there were 2 world wars. We know one of them was the 20 families versus the D clan. Was the first one Nika? And what was Nika fighting for? We know that the one of the world wars between the 20 families and the D's was supposed to be like ruling powers. Apparently the D clan was evil and the 20 families came together to stop them. And which is ironic because the 20 families, their descendants ended up becoming the pieces of shit. I found that incredibly fucking hilarious. Rulers of the day always tend to fear Nika's return. Nika. That's the guy Bonnie mentioned. Yes, the sun god has become a symbol. Someone the hopeless and desperate turn to for salvation. They say Nika is adorned by white clouds. By white clouds with white hair and white clothes to boot. And he is said to have a contagious booming laugh. Okay, question. He said to have white hair, white clothes. Cool. Why is that every time Luffy transforms, Oda decides to give him back his normal clothes? Just change the color of the outfit he's wearing to white. To let that be known, like even more, like let it be clearer. And Warrior of Liberation does not explain Toon Force, Oda. I'm past it. Don't get me wrong, I'm over it. But Warrior of Liberation does not explain Toon Force. Reality warping does not mean Toon Force. Just throwing that out there. And a booming laugh. No wonder he's been saying I look similar, but I'm sure he's got nothing to do with me. Okay. Don't be so dismissive, Straw Hat. You'd understand if you were born on Elbaf. We all look up to Nika, not to defend Road, but he wasn't lying about all of us sharing the same dream. Loki was the same. I believe his motive for Harold's murder was his attempt to follow in Nika's footsteps. Nothing can justify what he did, Elder. Loki? So he's a good guy? Hell no! Hell no! Wait, hold up. his outfit does change white, except the sash. His outfit changes white, but Oda, take Egghead for example. When Luffy went Gear 5, why did his outfit change from cyber techno back to his time skip outfit? That's what I don't like. If you're gonna like put Nika, if you're gonna show Nika just change his outfit to white to make it clear that okay, his outfit turns white. He's not like, it doesn't warp back into his normal fit. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's what yeah. He's the accursed prince. There was a prophecy before Loki was born that foretold that King Harold would be slain by his son. Then shortly after his birth, the royal steed, the horse of fortune, died. Isn't Loki's Hydrogen's brother, right? That was the same year that Linlin murdered the legendary hero Jor. And the tragedies kept coming. A year later, the queen herself passed away. Damn. Would go on to use his natural strength to make the realm of the dead his own personal playground. He killed many of those ferocious beasts and tamed the rest. He even released a few into the village. And that was all by the age of 10. God damn. He was an arsonist. Loki's mischief endangered countless lives. He had the authority of a prince and the malicious personality. He caused hell whenever the king wasn't looking. And then finally, in that very castle, Loki killed King Harold, the greatest monarch Elbaf ever knew. A splendid, wise man who tried to connect with the outside world to get people to see beyond Elbaf's feared reputation as a land of warriors. But why? I get wanting to unite the world. My thing is, in a time of war, in a time where the world is not united, in a time where Whitebeard, well, you know, I ain't even gonna hold you. Wait, how long ago was it that Loki killed Harold? Because even still, the Great Pirate Era, then Whitebeard kicked that bitch into overdrive. Why is it that Harold looked at all of that and was like, we should connect with the rest of the world? Instead of defending the territory, instead of holding down the fort, he decided to try to open up the borders. That don't seem too smart to me, dog. Especially knowing that people like Big Mom are out there. And then you know what's going on with Big Mom because she became an emperor. And then you know, 6 years ago, that's just as bad. Whitebeard's out there. Whitebeard and Shanks were probably the only two that were trying to keep the peace. But you knew Big Mom was out there. You knew Kaido took over Wano. You knew Kaido took over Wano. You had to know that Kaido took over Wano, another isolated country that was said to be so fearsome that the world government stayed out of. You had to know. And even with all of that, you decided we should open up the borders to try and be friends with all of that. We should be a part of that. I don't see the reason for, unless I'm missing something, I don't see the reason for wanting to open up the borders and be a part of the greater world at this moment. At this moment, let me be clear about that. At this moment, I don't see why he would have wanted to join the rest of the world. Everything was in chaos. Shit was falling apart. Pirates were running rampant just as much as when everything was under rocks, if not worse. He didn't kill him 6 years ago. Loki was captured 6 years ago. That's just as bad. Oh yeah, Shanks put him down 6 years ago, right? That's just as bad. Because 6 years ago was still in the heat of the Great Pirate Era. Depending on when Harold started this crusade, shit, that probably was right around the time that Gold Roger was killed and pirates took to the seas. Like, and looking at the people that was at the execution, shit, I cannot imagine what went down in the New World once all of that started leaking in all across the world. It probably was hell. I would have not wanted to live in the Grand Line. I would have wanted to, in all honesty, I would have wanted to live on one of them islands in the Calm Belt. Because there wasn't shit going on there. All I had to do was stay on my island. Even the Blues probably wasn't safe. Give me a peaceful island in the Calm Belt, or close to the Calm Belt. My house would be inland. It would be smack dab in the center of that motherfucking island. Ain't no Sea Kings getting over here, depending on how big they are. Because I'm pretty sure one of them could probably just swallow the whole island, but I digress. Back on the chapter. Where was I? Splendid man, people seem beyond words. Lord Jarl was stabbed trying to stop Loki. My helmet saved me in the end. No, it didn't, bro. It didn't save anything. Loki's reign of terror finally came to an end 6 years ago. He was running amok at sea and Red Hair captured him. Shanks? Shanks really came here? Yeah, in fact, he was just here earlier. I'm not sure where he went off to though. And Zoro's like, ... I'm willing to bet Zoro wants to test his mettle against Shanks. Not gonna lie, I'm willing to bet Zoro wants to test his mettle against Shanks. Mihawk's only rival? I want some of that. I want a piece of that. So Loki killed Harold sometime between Big Mom flashback and 6 years ago. And Big Mom is what? In her 60s? For a giant that's like 20 years, that's like 10 years, maybe? So yeah, damn. Big Mom flashback. That was... I want to say, yeah, that was like 50 years ago. 6 years ago, time skip 4 years. Ace left 2 years before that. I might have to look at Arter's timeline, but okay, yeah. But yeah, either way, either fucking way, I still don't see the reasoning for Harold wanting to open up the country, regardless of what like section of the timeline we were in, whether it was the rule of rocks, the rise of Roger, the Great Pirate Era, or like the Whitebeard Era, or like the rise of Luffy. Like I don't see any reason in any of those section periods of time for Harold to look at the world and go, we should be a part of that. It's just not feasible to me. I think it's a wasted effort. But yeah, Zoro absolutely wants a piece of Shanks. Zoro wants a piece of Shanks and ain't nobody gonna stop, not even Luffy. I thought you were acting weirdly on edge earlier. That explains it. You realize he's a reviled Kingslayer, right? Everything he told you was obviously a lie. He said he knew where Shanks was. He told Zoro. He told Zoro. He wasn't supposed to tell anybody. He said he knew where Shanks was. Do you really have any idea how badly I want to see him again? Yes, I've heard all about it 1,000 times. Sounds to me like he was using that to trick you. How would you know? You've never met Loki yourself. I haven't. I'm just guessing based on his reputation. I'll tell you everything I know. That includes Red Hair's current whereabouts. If that was really a lie, I'm gonna send him flying. I can't wait for this fucking fight. I cannot wait for this fucking fight. Oh my god. Luffy versus Loki is about to be a fight for the ages. Oh my god. If you're sneaking off to do what I think you are, did you seriously expect to find your way there without me? Listen up, Luffy. We'll get the key, but if he pulls anything funny, we'll have to take care of him. Got it, thanks. But why is this guy here? Wait, which guy? Oh, Road. He's my new slave. I'm truly blessed. Don't forget, I'm her #1 slave and Sanji's #2. That's problematic. That's problematic. Strong girls really get my blood pumping. He's been struck by lightning, literally. This motherfucker. Nami, isn't it neat how we're both navigators? Don't ever try to get close to me again, yo. This man likes being stepped on, oh my god. Isn't it great how we're both navigators? Don't get close to me again. It feels wrong for the guests of honor to bail so early. Don't worry, I brought some meat. Have you tried this moose? They're all in a drunken stupor now. They probably can't remember what they're celebrating. So Road's just okay with this? So Road's just okay with what they're about to do? Say, if all the treasure in the castle suddenly disappeared, would that be a problem? Would that be a problem, Road? My vision is awful, so I'm sure I wouldn't even notice. You had this in mind since the beginning, didn't you, Nami? Huh? So that's what it is? Realm of the Dead? If I understood you correctly, then I'm afraid I'll have to step back and refuse your offer. I'm sure it's an honor to be invited to join your noble knights. But that would make you celestial dragons, right? Do you really expect anyone on the planet to willingly become scum like that? Do you have any intel? All the informants we sent to Elbaf reported a giant crow headed for them before their transmission got cut off. That was Road. Their weakness is beyond belief. Jesus Christ. I'm done just standing by and listening. This is the definition of... Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? God's Knights Gunko? Gunko? This is Gunko? I asked for a fucking character in the thumbnail and somebody, who was it? Who the fuck was it? Who the hell was it? Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this? Did they delete? I think they deleted. What the hell? Streamer mode enabled? Somebody said Gunko when I asked for a character for the thumbnail, and I had no fucking clue who that was. So this is her. I'm not gonna lie. I like the design. but I don't like the design. Where are her pants? Where are her pants? She looks like a Japanese schoolgirl. And like that, and like it's a specific type of like school uniform. She looks like that. But she's not wearing pants. God's Night Gunko. And what's going on here? Does she have like a bandage fruit? With an arrow on it? It's not. It can't be the string fruit because I thought it was like her clothing. It can't be like a string fruit because Doflamingo has that. It's not a thread or stitch fruit because that's Leo. Is this like a cloth fruit or a bandage fruit? Ooh, or what if it's not a devil fruit at all? I thought you already read this chapter. Hell no. Hell no. You know I don't. You know I don't. No. Oh, Pharaoh, was that you? Pharaoh, was that you? Yeah, but nah, I didn't read this chapter yet. She has heterochromia. Holy shit. But what if this isn't a devil fruit? What if she has like a curse? What if she has like a cursed ability? Because, ooh, remember when Sabo attacked the five elders and Emu got involved? That fucking like arrow that shot across the ground. What if that's an ability that Emu gave to her? I'm trying to be serious, like real shit, but her design's dope, but at the same time, she has on like knight's shin guards and boots, and then like an almost police like uniform with the hat, and then just panties. Like, what the fuck? Oda, that design's not it, bro. All right. I won't let it stand. Don't be hasty, Gunko. Eat 'em up, Wolf. Hey, stay back if you want to keep breathing. She has no qualms about like murdering people. Wolf confused. She's doing weird finger shit. It wraps around. Hey, Wolf. And then she just strangles the damn thing. She's fucking nuisance. She'd strung the dog up. If we were to spare him, would you change your mind then? So that's how you operate, huh? Well, if that's your offer, I'd accept my friend's fate and wish him peace in death. It's okay to grieve and rage. This dude's like the anti-Luffy, but a warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death. I'll swallow all my fury and use it to fuel me when I reduce this world to rubble. I like him. I like Loki. I fucking like Loki. He's an anti-Luffy, but he's not hateable. I don't hate him. Like he's a fucking Viking. He's a Viking. Like he pillages. He looks at death and goes, fuck you. He's like, he looks at all of his friends that he knows are fighters and goes, if they die, Valhalla awaits them. Like it's only good for a warrior to die in battle. He won a lot of people over with that statement. That's wild. Wait, what chapter are you on? The end of 1136. That's fucking wild. I like Loki, bro. I fucking like Loki. Loki is dope as shit. He's a Viking. I'm actually on 1137 now because that was the end of the chapter. But yet, yo, Loki is a Viking. Like when Stoic went to that in fucking How to Train Your Dragon, when Hiccup was making fun of Stoic, excuse me, barmaid, I think you brought me the wrong offspring. I wanted a boy with meaty arms, like meat on his bones, with courage on the side. This here's a talking fish bone. Yo, he described Loki. Loki's a fucking man. You got your real Viking character? I got my real Viking character. I got him and Ripley. Hadrian, the new giant warrior pirates, but they are all, like, outside of Loki, they are all reformed Vikings. Outside of Elbaf, they can become those real Vikings, but they're not real Vikings. I got my one real Viking. My one real Viking. This is supposed to be a country of these people. It's supposed to be a country of the. Why couldn't we get here? We have those Vikings. Luffy is good with that, but slowly they start to come around to being something like this. Like something like the Vikings that they are now. Nah, we deserve so much better. Loki is what every character in Elbaf should be. If you wanted to make them less evil, all you gotta do is like value their friends' lives over letting them die and go to Valhalla. Yeah, they could still go to Valhalla if they do die, and like they'll be okay with it. But if they have a choice between keeping them here and sending them to Valhalla, nah, you staying here with me a lot longer. Just so we can stay in the fight together. God damn. Yo, Loki is dope as shit, and I'm here for it. I am so fucking here for it. Let me adjust this chair. Damn, I need a drink. God damn. 1137. Shamrock takes the stage. Only Child Yamato on the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 23, infiltrating the mysterious hidden base. We see a bunch of, I'm guessing, beast pirates with cat ears. Yeah, this is definitely Who's Who. 100% Who's Who. Unless it's like Who's Who's groupies that took over and are like, we're in charge now. It's Who's Who. In the 14 years since King Harold's death. 14 years since King Harold's death. Loki killed him 14 years ago. Pre-time skip, 4 years that Shanks beat him. 12 years. Oh shit. So he killed him 14 years ago? No one has come near the in the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has come near the castle. Elbaf Oust Castle? So what's going on here? The door looks like it's been busted open. What happened to the guards? Something's wrong. It was broken from the outside. Why would intruders do that? Only way to find out. Let's go. The key. Where's the key? The damage looks recent. Wait, this is unnerving. This place is huge. Damn. This place is huge. I can barely see the ceiling. This is way too vast to be walkable. Hey Road, know where the key is? No. I'm just a run-of-the-mill guy. I've never been in here before. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Of course, Nami. Really, Nami? Agreed. Now get moving. Why are the Straw Hat 3? Why are the original 3 fucking with this guy like this? I'm starting to feel bad for Road. This castle looks like a Dark Souls. Looks like a Dark Souls level, I ain't gonna hold you. Wow, what a castle. Being here is is thrilling and terrifying. Everything's falling to pieces. Is this the intruder's handwriting? Oh, is this the intruder's handiwork? I said handwriting. No, this battle damage has been here ever since Loki killed King Harold. Damn. This took some serious destructive power. Loki is a monster, and King Harold was renowned as a great warrior. This damage was inevitable. What? They're so big. Giggity? Goddamn. Damn. Giggity? This is scary. Are they? This place is covered with giant skeletons. The castle once had mysterious guards. On that day, around 100 of them stood ready to kill Loki, but only one survived. Lord Jarl? After that tragedy happened here, coming to this site was forbidden. It's a den for vengeful spirits. Hey guys, look over here. This skull is enormous. It's got horns. I wonder if he knew or did I call it? Did I call it? Descendant, ancient giant descendants? Kaido? Yamato? Survivors? Did I fucking call it? It's also got horns. I wonder if he knew oars. These belong to someone with ancient giant warrior blood. Did we fucking call it? There are no longer any pure-blooded members of that clan, but their blood still flows in some of us. Like King Harold, who was larger and stronger than most. Look above you. How nostalgic. This is a portrait of King Harold, the lord who tried to form a peaceful bond with the outside world, said to be Elbaf's strongest king. What about the other two, Jarl and Jorl? Those scars on his head mark where his ancient giant horns were before he ripped them out. That's fucking metal. That's metal as fuck. He ripped his horns out on some Hellboy shit. That's metal as fuck. He looks like Kaido. Why does he look like Kaido? Kaido, One Piece. Let me see your face. Let me see your face, Kaido. This dude looks like fucking Kaido. He looks like Kaido without the Fu Manchu. Instead of a Fu Manchu, Kaido's real dad. If this motherfucker is Kaido's... If Kaido is the bastard child of Harold, and Hadrian is an uncle, oh, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? What if Kaido is the bastard child of Harold, who had ancient giant warrior blood? That would explain Kaido's horns, even though he's said to be... I don't even think we have a confirmed species. What if Ripley is Yamato's mother? Just throwing that out there. Like, humor me. Just humor me. Kaido left the country a couple times, yeah? Like, he left Wano a couple times. What if he went to Elbaf and had another kid? Less likely, because I'm still on the train that Scopper crushed some giant puss. But what if Ripley is Yamato's mother? Hi, I'm new here. What's good, man? How you doing? We're discussing dumbass theories. What if Ripley is Yamato's mother? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Oda sucks. At drawing women. Believe me, I know Oda sucks at drawing women. But let's just think about this for a second. Where ye be? One Piece. Ripley. If Ripley is a blonde or has like white hair, I'm calling. People already making like collages of Scopper and Ripley. That is fucking hilarious. I do want Ripley to be either a redhead or a blonde, but that's neither here nor there. Let's open that. And fuck it, let's just open that. Move that here. Hold that there. Click on that. Okay, let me see. I know, and again, Oda sucks at drawing women. Yeah, we know, but we still love him. Yeah, we know Oda ain't the best at drawing women. Everybody's just Nami with a different hairstyle, or they have a bridge on their nose like Robin. But I can see this. I can see this. I can 100% fucking see this. Given Ripley's personality, even if she isn't involved in Yamato's life, her personality could still like leak into Yamato. I could see this happening. I could see this being a thing. And Yamato, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. With Kaido being Kaido, Eastern themed, like an Eastern dragon, just throwing this out there. Kaido being Eastern themed, the whole Eastern dragon, but it's rooted in Japanese lore and mythology. Yeah, sure. Yamato being the daughter or son of Kaido, however the fuck you want to do it, we're not getting into that argument. We're not having that argument. Obviously, she would have, Eastern inspirations for design and for her devil fruit. But Ripley is from a country of it's the country of Vikings, and the animal that is mostly like rooted in a lot of their mythology. Yes, it is the Raven for the Allfather, but if you're not the absolute overlord of fucking Asgard, most of the legends have a wolf in there. Yeah? So how would you mix Eastern and Viking mythologies together to try and make a decent blend for a child brought together by somebody with ancient giant blood and a giant. I'm crazy, right? Headcanon has now been made. Yeah, headcanon has been made. I can see this as a possibility. Ripley being Yamato's mother. I'm throwing this out there. Headcanon ass theory, Ripley is Yamato's mother. One Piece. No. One Piece. Ripley. We still don't have any clue on where Yamato came from, like who Yamato's mother is. We have no clue on where the fuck her mother is now. No involvement of her mother whatsoever. And if she was in Wano or on Onigashima, she would have been mentioned. But nah. She wasn't. Head ass theory, it's Ripley. It is 100% Ripley. Head ass theory time. Throw that in there. And where is good old Yamato? I'm gonna open that up because I'm gonna steal that artwork. Head ass theory time. There we go. That's now out in the ether. That is now out in the fucking ether. Yeah, like, in all honesty, I don't like the idea of Kaido getting with Scopper's woman. This is insane, Silvers. We know strength means everything. And if anything, Kaido didn't get with Scopper's woman. Scopper took Kaido's woman. Because, A, if she's Shiki's, sure then. I mean, that's not Shiki. That's Scopper. The dude, you talking about the dude with the hat and the fucking robe thing? That's Scopper. That's Scopper. And I just realized that I had Twitter showing on the screen this entire time. I am so happy that scary shit did not happen. All right, yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's my theory that I'm putting out there in the ether. What if Ripley is Yamato's mother? That shit actually makes sense to me. Her kid is younger than Yamato. All right, Silvers, you got it. I got a theory that Yamato be a parasite living in Kaido. I mean, but how would that work? How would that work? How would that, in all honesty, how would that work? We all seen the hentai you like before. No, you saw the tabs open. You didn't see the hentai itself. You didn't see the hentai. Back on the back on the chapter. Harold looks like Kaido. Harold looks like Kaido. Either Kaido is Harold's son or Kaido is Harold's brother. They look way too much alike. They look so much fucking alike. It's scary. Before he ripped them out, he believed the ancient giants were relics from a war-torn era. A fucking parallel to Kaido, who wants to cause the greatest war the world has ever seen. This is either his brother or his fucking son. I'm calling brother. This is Kaido's brother. If we see Harold's horns and those bitches come up and down and loop up, I'm calling Kaido's brother. I'm calling Kaido's brother 1 billion fucking %. 1 billion %. He had horns. What conviction? Loki is either fighting Loki or Danks. In this arc, Luffy is fighting Loki or Danks. If it's Danks, Zoro's fighting Loki. I want it to happen badly. I want it to happen so badly. Yo, did you know I cut your uncle? Like I slashed him. I fucking slashed him. And I was about to cut his head off, but my accuracy was fucking trash. I cut your uncle, and now I'm about to beat your ass. I need more of Elbaf. I'm locked the fuck in for Elbaf now. I'm so locked in for Elbaf. After the king's death, the country fell into despair. Sadly, the one with the biggest grudge against Loki was naturally King Harold's other son, I said oldest, Hadrian. Whoa, seriously? He's Loki's brother? They have different mother... They have different mothers. Kaido is this dude's brother. He's this dude's fucking brother. He's Loki's brother. They have different mothers. Before marrying the queen, Hadrian was born to a different woman. However, Elbaf would never have recognized Hadrian's mother as its queen in any case. Why? She was born in a different giant country. What does that matter? They were both giants. But you can't talk when you humans kill each other all the time over land, I suppose. Yeah. So Loki is the legitimate younger child from a woman that is only queen because of politics. The woman that Harold actually loved was Hadrian's mother. That's a dope fucking story that I would love to know more about. Kaido's in like his 50s, Hydrogen's 81. So it would have to be his dad. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. He could still have kids, and Harold's father probably had him at a younger age. Well, at an older age. Giants do live long. I mean, if you read Mushoku Tensei, Edens, you know lifespans and lineage gets fucked. Shit, watch me find out he's his uncle. Yo, I'm telling you, Edens, you should know. Mushoku Tensei, if Mushoku Tensei has taught us anything, is that people with long lifespans don't give a fuck. He can't be Kaido's brother. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. We know Harold's dead. We don't know when died. We don't know when Harold's father died. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, we don't know when Harold's father died. He could have pumped out one more, just boop, right before he died. Right before he died, and not told anybody. He could have boop and just fucked off. Kaido is probably I'm telling you, this is his brother. I'm telling you, this is Kaido's brother. Okay, you saying his dad had other kids? Okay, never mind. Yo. Hold up. I need to sign into this real quick. Jesus Christ. I'm so here for Elbath. I'm so fucking here for Elbath. It's not even funny. Why did it just do that? Back to Dash. Recent events. There we go. It's not even funny what's going on with this. If Harold isn't gonna use violence to subdue his enemies, then he had to do something else. Watkins, you're a menace. You not ready for 1138? KK, no! No, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Why are y'all doing this to me? I'm so locked in for Elbath, it's not even funny. I'm so fucking locked in. Ripley is Yamato's mother. Kaido is Harold's brother. Kaido is Harold's brother. Loki is fucking dope. Loki is dope as shit. Loki is the Viking equivalent, is the Viking antagonist of what we should have had as the antagonist for the fucking Shogun and Wano. God, Wano let me down. Wano let me down so hard, bro. I can see the brother thing if you go in there with it, but I figure since he was king, his dad wasn't around. Throwing this out there. Sukiyaki is alive. Not even was alive. Sukiyaki is alive. But I do see where you're coming from. I'm not even gonna try and defend that. If he was king, his father was probably gone. His father's dead. But that don't mean he wasn't being weird. Harold looking like Kaido and Kratos hybrid is fucking hard. Bruh! That's when I first saw Ripley, she gave me heavy Kratos vibes. Heavy Kratos vibes. Especially with the fucking war paint going down the side of her eye. we gonna move past this. We gonna move past this because y'all sitting here talking about, yo, you not ready for 1138. Okay, let me be the judge of that. Let me be the judge of that. Cause I don't appreciate how y'all coming sideways. Un momento. Hold up, cause weird shit's happening. All right, yeah, there we go. You gotta keep reading. All right, bet. They were both giants, yeah, kill each other over land. Wow. Kill each other over land. They say having children with a giant from another land taints the blood of Elbaf. That's racist. Then how do they feel about Ripley fucking a littler person? A human. I said little person. Seems giants can be just as bigoted as anyone else. Okay, I don't feel bad no more. I don't feel bad no more. Not everyone's as pure as you, Nami. Don't suck up to me, Trav. Yo, he loves being stepped on. Why join Hodgkin's crew if you think he's tainted blood? Well, you're such a creepy nerd, Rogue. This is amazing. You can draw sea charts? You gotta show me how. Let's be friends. He was always so earnest and straightforward, unlike me. He never lived in the castle growing up. His father may have been king, but his mother was ostracized. He endured a lot and still said that. One day I'm gonna unite all giant tribes. I fuck with Hodgkin. I used to think that he was kind of mid. I used to think Hodgkin was kind of mid. I fuck with Hodgkin. Especially the fucking Gungnir uppercut. Come on. If we get a giant, right? I don't know how many of y'all played a game. It had a giant. It had a giant in like, it was an old Game Boy game. It was a One Piece game. The main antagonist was a giant that ate the mini fruit. Yeah, Lilia Stomach's fruit. From the film Z Filler. He had that fruit and he was like able to shrink down to human size. But even when he was down to human size, he retained the ability, his full strength of a giant. If we get a giant, have him be experimented on or some shit, they shrunk him down to human size and he can't turn back. He just can't turn back, but still has the ferocity. Give me a Viking. Give me a Viking on the crew, a true pure blood Viking. You didn't give me the Native American when we were in Skypiea with Wiper. I wanted Wiper on the crew so fucking bad that I put him on my fanfic crew. Give me a Viking. Give me a Viking. Oh God. Oh, I like this arc. Oda did him dirty having Luffy one-shot him in retrospect. Having Luffy one-shot him, I'm good. I'm okay with. Especially given like what we know about Dressrosa Luffy now, how strong he was. I'm okay with Luffy one-tapping Hodgkin. And it actually makes sense why he struggled against who's the Ton guy? I can't fucking remember. Oh my God. Mock Vice. There it is. It makes sense how he struggled against Mock Vice because he wasn't increasing his size based off of like kilos. He was going tons. Like he was going by tons. And even for a giant, that shit was heavy. And Hodgkin still fucking Gungnir'd that shit straight up into the bird cage. I respect it. Like for Luffy, like against Luffy, I get it. You weren't beating Luffy. You weren't overpowering Luffy. He was not giving him a run for his money. Hydrogen is strong, but he ain't that fucking strong. Hydrogen is strong, but he ain't that fucking strong. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Oh, it's supposed to be Hell Takers. That's actually funny as hell. All right, back to it. I fucking love this arc. I love this arc. I'm gonna be king of the giants. Oh, I know you're the man that can do it. Is he the giant equivalent of Luffy with a lesser dream? I want to make his dream a reality. Is this his Usopp? Is this Hydrogen's Usopp? That kind of boring motivation is nothing new to me. Jesus Christ. He's like a combination of Luffy's first three. Navigator like Nami. He's Hydrogen's first crew member in Zoro. And he's goofy as hell like Usopp. Usopp likes telling stories. He likes playing them out. Hey, this way. I found some knocked out giants. Realm of the dead. Do you finally understand? This is only because I can't move from this spot. The result would be the same even if you could. Then let him out. Then let him out. Let him out. If the result would be the same, let him out. Fucking let him out. Let him out. Prove that shit. Prove that shit. The result will be the same even if you could. Danks, I hate you. And Oda's doing a good job, okay? He's making me hate you. And yo, Oda is going through extreme lengths to make sure he covers up that fucking eye. He makes sure he covers that fucking eye. The results would be the same even if you could, you commoner. We are offering you the chance at divinity. Most die squirming in vain just for the... She's an elitist through and through. Squirming in vain just for the slightest chance to attain such an honor. Then she steps on... What the hell did she just step on? She stepped and created like black flames? And then the arrow comes out of the ground. This is the ability that that Emu had. Crap, this again. Oh. Left, right, left, up. So you're gonna let loose a full speed kick to the right side of my face. It'll turn me sideways. Wait, it'll turn me sideways. Then you'll uppercut me. Thanks for giving me notice. These arrows show the trajectory of my future. The outcome is unavoidable. That's what Hawkins said. Just saying, that's what Hawkins said. He's dead now. More like first four since he's got some Sanji in him. First four, yeah, he's a perv. He's a fucking pervert. His East Blue crew. He has all in Luffy's East Blue crew. He has all in Hydra. Will King be making a return? If I gotta be honest with you, I don't think he is. We might get more Lunarians, but I think King is done. I think King's done up. He lost the wing. He lost to Green Bull. He's, as far as we know, he's either arrested or dead. Either way, I don't think we're seeing a return. Unless when Doflamingo breaks out of Impel Down, if King is in Impel Down and Dofi's like, you're a Lunarian, that's fucking interesting. I'm taking you with me. And he breaks him out, especially working for Kaido. That's the only way I could see King coming back. Outside of that, I think we're done with King. His race? Hell no, we're not done with. We're not done with the Lunarians. But King himself, I do wholeheartedly believe that we're done. I hate to say it, I really do, but I do think King is done in the story. His relevance may not be done, but him, like physically, I don't think he's coming back. Then I'll uppercut you. Thanks for giving me notice. These arrows show the outcome is unavoidable. Only I can stop it before it happens. Just say the word, Loki. Will you join God's Knights? I refuse, you fool, and then... goddamn, full swing. Damn, full kick. God damn. She putting Loki through the ringer and his fucking animal friends. Stab, hack. Why are they just murdering? Damn it, you'll pay for this? Stop, enough already. Well, will you become a God's Knights? Bleh. I mean, you gotta put some respect on it. He could just say, yes, I'll join God's Knights, and then just turn around and say, fuck both of y'all. But that's also going on the belief that he could actually beat them. Danks himself would probably put him down. Not gonna lie. It's all right, Gunko. Let's change our tact. Contact Mary Joie. Here's the fucking panel I saw. Not every piece ends up being useful. I wanted to go about this more shrewdly, but I guess not. Not yielding, even if it means death. Do we chalk this up to faith? Captain of God's Knights, World Noble, Figurlin Shamrock, son of Elder Figurlin Garland. He looks like Shanks. God's Knight. So, 100% confirmation? I ain't gonna hold you, this dude looks dope. Take off that fuck ass cloak. This outfit would be clean. God's Knights, World Noble, Figurlin Shamrock, son of Elder Figurlin Garland. Wait, Captain of the God's Knight. He took over Garland's position. My boy got promoted. I like him because I hate him. I like him because I hate him. I want him to be our Madara. Not in terms of like his end game villainy, but in terms of like how strong he is for Luffy. I want him to be our Madara. I want him to fuck around and find out. This Shamrock, I'm still calling him Danks. His design is better than Shanks in my opinion. His hair with the braid and medieval knight outfit is fire. I like the knight getup, like the musketeer-esque look. I like the hair, it fits for him, and I feel like Oda wanted to do this design for Shanks, especially as like that royal pirate, but Shanks isn't a royal pirate. Shanks is like that rough and gruff actual swashbuckler, and I like Shanks's design. It's simple while also being dope, and I'm glad we got this guy. And he has a fucking his sword looks like it. Does he have a fucking one of the 12? Because if Griffin is one of the 12, is Griffin one of the 12? Animal species, alabaster, Griffin, here it is. Shanks' sword, Griffin. Abilities. Though its origin and rank are unknown. Oh, so okay, so Griffin doesn't have a rank yet. But we know Ace has a rank. Heavy spoilers. Oh no, I didn't type it. I didn't go to Shanks' page. I just went straight to Griffin. Is a saber wielded by Shanks and his main weapon. Okay, just to avoid anything further. What if his sword is named after a mythical creature too? What if Garland's sword is named after a mythical creature? Like just all right. Shanks has Griffin. What if he has like, I don't even know. What's like a big cat? Like a mythological big cat. What if his sword is like, say, no, it needs to be fucking royal. Like something that invokes like royalty. Griffin is a pretty like royal yet like savage ass mythical creature. What if his sword is like Phoenix or some shit? And then going up to Garland, he's a piece of shit. Like Garland is such a piece of shit. I'd give him like the Thunderbird. No, that's too free. That's Native American. Like Hellhound or some shit. What if Garland has like Cerberus? His sword is like fucking Cerberus. Just to emphasize how much of a piece of shit Cerberus guards the underworld. And Greek and like in the mythology, Cerberus isn't bad. Hades isn't all that bad. What's a piece of shit like? What's an actual piece of shit mythical creature? Manticore? Mythical creature. It'd be funny as hell if Garland or Danks, their fucking sword is just called Fairy. And I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, Fenrir. What if one of them? What if Danks' sword is called Fenrir? That's fucking hard. Pegasus. Pegasus, Griffin, Unicorn, Sphinx, Succubus, Centaur, Harpy, Mermaid, Minotaur, Angel, Cerberus, Phoenix, Surtur, Werewolf, and Dragon. And Dragon. Give me Pegasus. Shanks already has Griffin. Sphinx sounds dope. Minotaur, okay. Cerberus and Phoenix. Pegasus, Cerberus, and Phoenix are my top 3 for swords. Give Garland either Pegasus or Cerberus, and let Danks have fucking Phoenix. Let Danks draw Phoenix. Is this hype for Shamrock? He not ready for... What the fuck are y'all doing to me? What the fuck are y'all doing to me? Like, could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine Shanks and fucking Danks going off, like going against each other? And like, you remember when Shanks won that kid and like the image of a griffin showed up? Could you imagine a griffin versus a phoenix? Ooh. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. I like Danks. I fucking like Danks. Why does he look like... He looks like Shanks from... shut the fuck up. I know what I just said. Shanks. Hold on. There is an outfit that Shanks has in one of the mobile games where he looks royal as fuck. I just need to go down merchandise video games. Here we go. Shanks. Un momento to 5 seconds. Cause there was a it was Treasure Cruise. But Strong World Shanks looks dope too. The leather jacket is kind of fire. OP Treasure Cruise. Is this it? No, not the Halloween one. Not Strong World. It was Shanks in a very specific outfit. He looked like he was going to a party. I found it, but that is not that's not what he looks like. Which one is this? Doesn't matter, I'm all right. I'm gonna stop digging because I'm afraid I'm gonna find some shit that I don't want to see that might end up spoiling. But Shanks and Danks both look dope as hell. Shanks with the shorter hair, clean as fuck. Shanks with the shorter hair is clean. All right, not yielding even if it means death. Do we chalk it up to fate? The world government will bring them to heal no matter what. God's Knights. Let's change our attack. Contact Mary Joie. I skipped a panel. Long ago, the savage warriors of Elbaf dominated the New World. The world government will bring them to heal no matter what. I like Danks. I fucking like Danks. Kuma! What's good, bro? Yeah. Yeah, he trying to tangent. I'm not trying to tangent. I'm not. Where we at? We are at the end of 1137. We got one more chapter. Bring that 2 to 5 second ass back here, no Diddy. That was Diddy as fuck, Kuba. Nah, you ain't getting away with that. That was Diddy as hell. All right. I like Danks. I like Danks. I want to see more of him. He's coming off as evil Shanks. The fan base. What if Oda actually did intend to make Shanks evil? But the fan base guessed it, and Oda was like, nah. we gonna give him a clone and call him Danks. All right, let's go on to 1138. You know what? This is what we gonna do. I got drink. Move that. Put that there. What we gonna do, because everybody telling me, oh, he ain't ready for 1138. 1138 about to beat his ass. Here's what we about to do. I'm about to go make me some popcorn. Okay? I'll be right back. I'm about to go make me some popcorn. Un momento. BRB. Where's the BRB screen? All right. All right, we back. We're back. All right, we're back. Move that. Here we go, move that. And, all right. What have I fucking been missing? We got popcorn. And we going into 11:38. If this is overhyped, I swear to God, I'm banning y'all. I don't have many viewers, but I'm gonna ban y'all. Y'all talk about, oh, he ain't ready for 11:38. If I don't give this chapter at least a 7, I'm banning. I'm removing my privileges, and I'm banning. All right, well, what the hell is my pen? Oh, right here. All right, there we go. Chapter 11:38, Harley. See how he went to a 7 due to lack of trust? All right, if it's not at least a 9, I'm removing mods. Mods are losing power. I need to put this popcorn in a more accessible area. If you don't find the chapter hype, y'all gonna ban me from the community? What the fuck? All right, deal. But if I don't find it, you know what? No deal. No deal. You don't got that power, Pharaoh. You probably do, but you don't got that power. And just like we guessed, here's who's who. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 24. The base belongs to who's who. Shocker. I'm fucking this popcorn up. Power to the people. Nah, eating you out of pocket for that. The aftermath of Loki's defiance. You're the spitting image of red-haired Shanks. Do you really think I'd just write that off as a coincidence? Mind your own business. That matter has nothing to do with you. You're not wrong, but a great pirate and a celestial dragon, they're polar opposites. You can't blame me for being curious. Anyone would find it strange that you two share the same face. The pirate you're referring to is my younger twin, bruh. Is my younger twin? He went astray? So Shanks went... No, I'm not good. Pharaoh, I'm not giving y'all the satisfaction. I'm not giving you the satisfaction. This is dope. Shanks is a celestial dragon. I hated that theory so much. But he wasn't a celestial dragon who left like the Don Quixote. He was found in the treasure chest. He didn't go astray. You fucking people abandoned him. No, I said who's who. I called him who's who. I said page 1 again. Did I really say page 1? My bad. I'm in Who's Who. I used to hate the Shanks as a celestial dragon theory, but this is good. The theories sucked because of how they were delivered. People were saying that Shanks followed the way of Don Quixote, and he like fucked off out of Mary Joie. He was never in Mary Joie. Pirate you're referring to as my younger twin. He went astray. At one point, he did return. He did return to the Holy Land, but it seemed he grew too attached to the filthy world of the surface. He returned. What the fuck? Shanks went back to Mary's Joie. Hold up. Wait a minute. Was it before or after he met Luffy? Because if it was before, it probably was. If it was before he met Luffy, it was probably right after Roger's execution. If it was after he met Luffy, it was when he went back through the New World, when he was going back to the New World. After he met up with Rayleigh, but before he went to go see Whitebeard, and he went up to the Holy Land. Remember when Whitebeard was talking about, yo, every time I look at your face, the scar he gave me aches. What if it wasn't Roger? What if it was Garland during the God Valley? During God Valley? Probably after Roger's death. That's why he's always crying when Roger told him. I like Hellbath. This is how I should have been feeling during Wano. Oh my fucking fucking Christ. Lord Buggy Almighty. He returned? I see. It's funny how I ended up hating both of you brothers. And I thought my grudge couldn't get any worse. What a family. I want you to meet Garland. It can get worse. It can get worse. I like this art too much. I thought I was watching this 7 out of 10. Hey yo, shut up. Hey, shut up, Kuma, shut up. Nah, you ain't getting that off. You ain't getting that off. Nah. You don't get this. You don't get that. You bastards. When I get out of these chains, you know what I'll do, right? I'll make it my mission to make sure my buddies are avenged. Was that supposed to be a threat? Captain, you don't have to. I know. He isn't worth getting my hands dirty over. He pulled the fucking sword. Why do I shing and then just hold it? Why do I like that panel? Isn't that right? Fucking Cerberus! Fucking Cerberus! Wait, did he just call out the name of his Zanpakuto? Crawl, Cerberus. Oh no. Cerberus is crawling. That's the. Oh, if he would have yelled, if he would have said, crawl, Cerberus. Not gonna lie. I hope Cerberus is just summoned using the sword. I hope the sword is not a mythical, is not a devil. The sword has a devil fruit. The sword has a fucking devil fruit. I wish I was a fish. I don't know. No, it's a sword for a reason. The only, in my opinion, the only good devil fruit weapon was Funk Fruit. Death to the Blackbeard Cerberus Devil Fruit Theory. Oh shit! You're right. I got a kernel stuck in my back too. Goddamn. The sword has a devil fruit, but he can still use the sword. Yeah, that I know. It might not be a devil fruit. He says mythical creature named similar to the Gorosei. Hell yes, death to that theory. Exactly. Happy will never be. He's not ready. What are y'all talking? I thought this was the hype shit. I will say though, Cerberus looks fucking dope. You know how normally Oda would give any animal a goofy ass look? This fucking Cerberus looks dope as shit. You know he don't know me normal. I mean, yeah, that is it. I mean, he didn't say, did he say dog fruit model Cerberus? What the hell is that? It's my biting blade. That's kinda dope. And why does it have black flames? It should look menacing. That's what I'm saying, bro. No, Royalty, you're absolutely right. Has black flames because Cerberus isn't just a three-headed dog. It is the actual guard of the underworld. I got a kernel stuck in my back too, and that shit hurts. That hurts like a bitch. Alright, back on the chapter. It's my biting blade. What's with this creepy thing? Is the collar spinning? Captain, let's clean up here and move on. Scramble? It has a fucking cloud cloak. Is his sword an awakened mythical Zoan? Hold up, heal? The fucking heads popped off. Feel free to hunt me down anytime. I'll face you then, assuming you survive this. Hey, you gotta be kidding me? And then the heads fucking popped off? No way, if that thing gets me, those celestial bastards. And he got ran through. Total subjugation is feasible now. Let's start by taking their children hostage. We'll need an extra person. Understood. Who should I call? We getting another God Knight? We getting another one of God's Knights? I'm telling you, It was red-haired liar. Shanks would never attack for no reason. It's the truth. I saw him with my own eyes. Red-haired has visited Elbaf many times. I recognized him. But I know Shanks. He's super cool. He's a super cool guy. Maybe it was just someone who looked like him. It was shocking. We were wondering what if he was doing what he was doing in this castle. He just left Elbaf recently, right? Wouldn't it be weird for him to come back just to skulk around? Him doing something like this just doesn't add up. Oh yeah, fucking Danks. You really have faith in him, you betcha. It ticked me off just as much as someone bad-mouthing Bellamere. Motherfucker. How do you respect and love your crew so much, but you can't even remember their family members' names? That's wild. So it was a lookalike? That or a brother maybe? Shanks' brother? Well, if he has one, he'd probably be a nice guy too. Don't do that. But honestly, he never talked about his family. I heard that he was raised on a pirate ship from when he was little. And as we're talking about the fucking Roger Pirates, that's fucking Scopper. That's fucking Scopper. I figure Roger and Rayleigh were his family. We talk about the Roger Pirates, see this guy, and then go straight over Roger and Rayleigh. The missing element there is Copper. Their whole crew, except for Buggy. He's right the fuck outside. Frankie's group, Treasure Tree Adam. Why? I don't care. Unbelievable Adamwood as far as the eye can see. And I thought it was meant to be rare. I had no idea it was so valuable overseas. Oh, look at Mama Yamato. Maybe I should start selling some on the side. Weren't you sent here to keep an eye on me? Why is she holding him like that? Weren't you sent here to keep an eye on me? Saul seemed pretty strict about it. He was all like, it's a sacred tree, bucko. Don't go cutting it down now. You hear? You sound like him. Still, I guess stealing from under giants' noses is a tall order. Maybe that explains the markup? Huh? It's a mural? It's graffiti from eons ago? Some kids probably etched right into the bark and got it fossilized? It's now designated a cultural heritage site thanks to its enormous historical value. It's a punk's doodle that is a punk's doodle that big of a deal? It's said to date back somewhere between 900 and 800 years ago. If that's true, that would place it right in the middle of the Void Century. We gotta show Robin. She'll be thrilled. Hey, ain't this drawing kinda odd for old Elbaf? Now not all the figures look like giants. Quite as far as we know, there were definitely times where the races of the world clashed, but this kind of cooperation is unheard of. That's why I think it was probably just some kid's dream. So you're just not gonna show us the fucking mural? That looks like a king. Either a robot, either a robot or one of the ancient giants, and that looks like a mink. Walrus School. Class is in session. Everyone listen up. Owl Library. So this is Harley. So this is the Harley? Yep. So big and old. Giant dust. This pretty tome here preserved many of the rich myths and legends of Elbaf, although it spawned countless interpretations. That's why all the warriors of Elbaf believe in very different versions of the sun god. Ain't that the funniest thing you ever heard? May I read it? Of course. Dead. I fucking love his laugh. The narrative is split into 3 distinct sections. It's said that the third world refers to the present day, meaning it's a type of prophecy. Mind you, legends of Nika have spread silently all over the world. The only thing they all have in common is that he appears with a booming laugh that to this beat. Dun doo doo, dun doo doo. I'll read it aloud then. The first world, the earth burned in endless flame, and in the hearts of men, Damn. I got that kernel, fuck. That shit was sharp. Motherfucker. Alright, here we go. The first world, the earth burned in endless flame, and in the hearts of men burned with desire from whispered prayers. The sun god rose, beckoned by the enslaved who reached for the forbidden star. The god of the land was enraged. With a serpent of fire, he cast the world into ruin. Darkness fell, death reigned. They would not meet again. What the fuck? Burning buildings. That looks like that Adam tree. Winged people. That looks like, I mean, not the Adam tree. That looks like the Noah. What are they carrying? Are those stars? Those are stars. The giant serpent, that's a mechanical city. Is that the giant snake from Skypiea? That looks like a giant bird, but people die, go down to the flames, go down into hell and come back up with stars that they're putting on a boat. I'm looking, there's a flying ship with lightning that's coming down with a king or a queen at the top of it. What the fuck is this? Then on the second half, is this first half that first world war? A giant whale winged person with a flame. Those are Lunarians. Those are giants. That's a robot. Those look like minks. That's a mermaid. That looks like another mink. More ships. Giant. That's the mermaid princess. And they're fighting a devil holding the sun. Is that? No, and that's Nika, so that can't be the sun god. That must be a false god. What the fuck? A breath stirred up the second world. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest wove their magic, nurturing its devils. Are they referring to the devil fruit tree? Burned endless, the hearts from sun god rose, bend stars. God of the land was enraged. The god of the forest the god of the forest wove their magic. Is that the devil fruit tree? Are they referring to a devil fruit tree? Nurturing its devils while the sun lit the embers of war. Those of the half moon and full moons reached. Yet the ones who slew the sun defied themselves, invoking the wrath of the sea god. They won't meet again. The god of the earth gave man power. Those were the devil fruits. But those people who waited for the moon went against the sun god, and that angered the god of the sea. The half moon, the D? Is that what the D is for? It's a half moon, not a D. Is it a half? Is the D initial not actually a D? What if it literally is just a half moon drawn out and people just interpreted it as the letter D? While the sun lit the embers of war, while Nika fought wars to help people, after the god of the earth gave power to man, they went against the gods. And that angered the god of the sea, and that's why devil fruit users can't swim? Invoking the wrath of the sea god, they would not meet again. Wait. Those who went against God, they would not meet again. That's why devil fruit users can't swim. The god of the earth gave them power. They went against everything. You can't now, and the god of the sea, they angered the god of the sea. They took away their ability to swim, so they could never meet the god of the sea again. For all we know, that's also where the god of the earth is. Earth is endless, just like in Last Airbender. That tree and the world is one big rock. Even that tree is just a part of the overall earth. Everything comes from the center of the earth, deep down, as above, so below. The god of the earth and sea are below the ocean. Man took off the glass. Edens, you shut the fuck up. I'm spiraling right now. I'm fucking spiraling. Pharaoh, you shut the fuck up too. Y'all can eat 9 dicks, okay? Y'all can eat 9 dicks. The third world. Chaos reigns. The world drifts into a void, yet time does not erase the memory of the promised day. Its shadow looms as the voice of the half moon echoes through the ages, and that's the fucking D! That's the fucking D clan! D-Clan. That's the fucking D-Clan. Remember that shit that Corazon was saying? The D will cause a storm again or some shit like that. The world drifts in a void, yet time does not erase the memory of the promised day. The storm, the war that the D will inevitably cause, that's the promised day. Chaos reigns, the world drifts in a void, yet time does not erase the memory of the promised day. Its shadow looms as the voice of the half moon, the voice of the D-Clan, echoes through the ages, and once more the sun god shall rise. The D-Clan having Nika's power, that is Luffy. Laughing, dancing, guiding the world into its final act. The sun is reborn, a new dawn. The fucking dawn will break, surely this time. They will fucking meet. I'm spiraling. I'm spiraling. Oh, I'm spiraling. Hold up. I can't get my thoughts together, and I fucking hate theory videos, and I'm not making a theory video. I'm not. This chapter's a fucking 9. This chapter's a fucking 9. 100%. It's a solid 9. You know what? Yeah, I'll give it a solid 9. It didn't have a fight scene, but technically it did show Shanks. It showed Shanks. This is a solid 9. This mural just fucked up most of the One Piece canon. This mural just fucked with every theorist known to man. Fucking spiraling. It's not defying, it's defined. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest wove their magic, nurturing its devils. While the sun lit the embers of war, those of the half moon and full moons dreamed. Yet the ones who slew the sun defied. Sun defied themselves, invoking the wrath of the sea god. This chapter gives confirmation that there is an evil twin and it's the older one. I'm not a twin, thank God. Thank God. So, from what we know, is that gingers don't have souls. That's common knowledge. That's just common knowledge. And yes, there is always an evil twin. And just like you said, it's confirmation. It is always the oldest. Oh, deified. I read that completely wrong. They deified. Oh, shit. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Do we have a chapter next week? Yes, we do. I'm gonna wrap up because it is 12 o'clock. We are almost at the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna sit on this. We can shoot the shit more on this topic. What I'm going to do is because on the 28th, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. So just so I can get my stream set up, you know, in order, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. Shameless plug. There's the link. If you would be so kind, follow me over there. We are going to be. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because I need to get back into playing Monster Hunter. Not sure how like, because I haven't booted up World in God knows how long. I need to get back into Monster Hunter. I'm gonna play through it. We can shoot the shit over there while we wait for Monster Hunter Wilds to come out. And I'm gonna be playing Zenless Zone Zero because I fucking love that game. I don't know why. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming through. We read through the 2 chapters in almost record time. 3 chapters, I'm sorry. We spent like a half an hour talking about the first page of the first one. I'm fucking spiraling right now. I think I'm gonna drink myself to sleep. But everybody have a good night. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. God knows that I'm not going to be able to because I'm losing my fucking mind right here now. Off of a mural, bro. A fucking mural. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy.